Welcome back to my channel. Let's solve this simultaneous equation quickly. It says x plus y is equal to 6 and x times y is equal to 6. So what are these numbers? Alright, now let me call this equation 1 and let me call this equation 2. From here you notice that equation 2 can be written as 6 over y equals x. Let me just call this an equation, so equation 2a. Alright, now let's say that I go to equation 1 and I replace y and I replace x with this. So let me replace x with this, alright? So I'll have 6 over y plus y is equal to 6. Do you understand? I just replaced x with what this equation 2 gave me from equation 2a, alright? Now, another thing I can choose to do is to multiply each term by y. This times y will take y, so you have 6 plus y times y is y squared is equal to 6 times y is 6y. Does that make sense? Now, let me collect all terms to the left hand side, starting from y squared in descending order, alright? So y squared should be the biggest. So you have y squared, and hypothetically 6y should be bigger than 6, so you have 6y. Then you have here plus 6 is equal to 0. This cannot be factorized, okay? Looking at this cannot be factorized. So we use the quadratic formula which states that minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a should be equal to y. Now, from here, what is b? b is equal to negative 6, which is the coefficient of y. A is equal to 1, which is the coefficient of y squared. And c is the constant term, which is positive 6. Okay, now let's reapply these things to this formula. So we're going to have minus b means minus minus 6, which is basically positive 6. So y is equal to 6 plus or minus square root of negative 6 squared is positive 36 minus 4 times 1 is 4 times 6, which is c, is 24. Alright, all over 2 times 1 is 2. And this becomes equal to 6 plus or minus square root of 12 all over 2. Hence y now will be equal to, now 12, you agree with me that 12 can be written as, root 12 rather can be written as root 4 times 3. And if you split this up, you have root 4 times root 3, right? And then root 4 is 2, and root 3 is root 3, so you have 2 times root 3. So you can go and write y as 6 plus or minus 2 times root 3, which is 2 root 3 all over 2. Alright, now from here you can easily write this in as 2 into 3 plus root 3 all over 2. So what I just did basically was to factor out 2. Okay, so if you factorize, you have 2 coming out, and you have what's left here to be 3, and you have 2 going out of here to remain root 3. If 2 takes 2, we're going to have that y is equal to 3 plus or minus root 3. So we have two values for y, which is either 3 plus root 3 or 3 minus root 3. Now let's get the values for x quickly. Now for x, I'm going to do something here. So remember that we said that 6 over y is equal to x. So let's quickly reiterate that here. For the first answer, which is 6 plus root 3 rather, we have 6 over 3 plus root 3 is equal to x. Alright, because we say that 6 over y is equal to x. If you remember our equation 2a. Alright, now, but this is not in the rational form. So once we rationalize this denominator, and how do we rationalize denominators? We can just multiply the whole fraction by the equivalent, right, or by the conjugate of this denominator. So we have 3 minus root 3 to be the conjugate of this denominator over 3 minus root 3. From here, what do we have? So 6 times this, and let me just choose to write it like that, 6 times 3 minus root 3 for the denominator, for the numerator. Now for the denominator, you are saying 3 plus root 3, and you are saying 3 minus root 3. What this should bring to your head is difference of two squares. So 3 squared is what? 9 minus root 3 squared is 3. When you differentiate, when you get the difference between 9 and 3 is 6. Alright? And what do you have at the numerator? You have 6. This 6 here can easily take the 6 here. So they are left with 3 minus root 3. If one of the answers of x is 3 minus root 3, it means invariably that the second answer for x should be 3 plus root 3. Alright? Because it just follows. Now, so we are going to have that the values for x are 3 plus or minus root 3. So we have that the value for y as well is also 3 plus or minus root 3. Alright, so these are the two values that you can get in this question. I hope it was easy to understand. I hope you guys learned it. There were a lot of meandering we did here, but at the end I hope it all made sense. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.